Oh, wow.
There we go.
Okay.
We
Awesome.
good,
Oh,
we're
wow.
back.
That totally freaked me out. I mean, right on. So Palate is number 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 28.
Okay, well, we are back.
Hello,
we are
welcome.
calling this episode 13. I know we have been MIA for just a little bit, a wee moment. But,
moment.
But we appreciate y'all tapping back in. So welcome to Soul Palate Podcast, everybody.
Yes.
And Soul Palate brings black and brown folks to one table to taste spirits, normalize the black and brown.
The brown and black.
The brown and black palate. And speak about current events,
Yes.
topics in the industry and around the world.
Yes, honey. Okay. Period. That's what we be doing on here.
That's what we be doing around these parts. So thanks for coming back, guys. We've absolutely missed y'all. We've missed doing this. So we was definitely ready to get back in, at least get an episode into you guys before the top of the year, which we will be starting at the top of the year fresh with season 2. So this episode will be the final episode for season 1.
Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you to everyone who has been listening and supporting us on this journey through podcastership.
Absolutely. Like, I think it's so funny because we were doing an interview for the Eater thing. Hopefully you all saw it. And shout out to Eater. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
And the girl that was talking to us was like, oh, you all do it weekly? That's great. I hate shows that just stop all of a sudden. And then, like, we had to stop. And I was like, she jinxed us.
She definitely jinxed us.
But thank you.
We were for sure going to try to keep it consistent with doing remote. But it was just scheduling and just all the things.
And then the Zoom being kind of
wonky.
in and out.
Yeah, I was going to say, she was Capri's out of the country. So it was
a lot.
There was a lot to try to maneuver with that.
Also, where I was, the hotel didn't have Wi-Fi for a week.
A good chance.
So that, like, it was just like, why even try to force this? But, so, you know, we got to take your time. Got to take your time.
Back.
Okay.
Exactly. So
Period.
things that needed to get done got done. She's done on assignment, and now she's back.
Yes.
And we're here. So
hello.
yes, and so we're gonna be tasting some fun stuff today.
Okay.
We're gonna be tasting 3 American single malts that all have different special aging, not even just special finishes. So Westland Distillery is out of Seattle, Washington, and they did 3 special casks for our bourbon. And so that's the cast that we have today. We'll go through the 3 as we taste through them. But, yeah, they're very interesting.
Ooh.
And our bonus bottle, because I just got it in today, is the Seelbach Private Reserve Batch 2.
Yes.
Batch 1 came out, what was that, over the summer? When was that?
Fall, maybe?
I think maybe I was
September?
fall.
August?
Yeah, because when I went to Florida, it was technically not hot. So, okay. Well, Batch 1 came out earlier this year, and so now we have Batch 2.
That's when, was that the release that you're talking about?
The party I went to, the release party.
That had to be fall, I think.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Batch 2 is actually going out in 21 minutes.
Aha!
So, good luck, guys. Yeah. So, let's do our first sip, and then we'll do our catch-up.
Okay.
So the first sip is the Westland Single Malt release, cask number 775.
Okay.
This one is 7 years and 4 months old. It's a 5 malt mash. Ooh. And it was aged in a 53-gallon ISC. I don't know what an ISC is. I'm just going to assume that's the name of the cooperage. Cooper's Reserve.
Okay.
And so this one...
I don't know what
Oh,
that is
shoot.
either.
What was the barrel finish on this one? I'm going to have to add it to the description, y'all. Because this is the only one. I think it was aged in a used bourbon barrel.
Okay.
Don't quote me on it yet, y'all, because I'm going to put it in the description to confirm. But I believe this one was aged in a used bourbon barrel. And the proof is 113. I think this is like the lowest proof we have of the lineup besides the Seelbach.
Okay. All right.
Girl, one of these is 140.
Woo! Bitch.
I was like, wait a minute, what? I had to go back and read it.
Well, this is
again.
around the proof that the used wine was so.
What, 113?
Yeah, like
Okay.
113, 119.
Oh God, it smells so great.
I I'm trying to find ISC.
ISC Cooper's.
It's just a type of.
It's the name of the cooperage?
I think
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I definitely think this one was I think this was an American oak. Just it was previously used in bourbon, then they used it to age the single malt. Because you definitely get a lot of that sweet caramel, vanilla. I wonder what's that fruitiness?
I don't know. For me, it's a little bit banana going on.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's the fruit I'm getting.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't thinking like pineapple mango or berries. Like, yeah, it's
Definitely
banana. Very
caramel.
ripe. Very, very ripe banana.
This could even be like banana pudding, like.
Yeah, because it's sweet.
With the vanilla wafer kind of there, too.
That's why I really think this was an ex-bourbon barrel, because that sweetness is like so there. I love it.
All right. Let's see.
Yum. Oh my God.
That's fruity.
Single malts are so fucking good. Yeah, it is. Now on the palate, I get more of the berry notes. Definitely it's almost like berry medley.
And then it ends like
kind of dry.
A little chalky.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, wow.
Chalky, waxy. Waxy, chalky.
Yeah.
Like, texture-wise. Because it doesn't, like, flat out dry out and evaporate.
Right.
It, like, it dries out and then gives you this, like, waxy texture to play with.
My fault.
Ooh, who that is?
Potential spam. That's a spammy spams. Wait, but, like, oh, no. I was about to say, my phone on silent. It's not, y'all. It's not silent, obviously.
But it's not. Okay,
I'm trying to figure out what this is. Ooh, with the water,
it's giving
smells
oak.
different.
It's giving pepper.
It's a little bit more, what's that, peach or?
Ooh.
Apricot or something on the.
It's definitely giving stone fruit with water.
Wow.
That's what I love about whiskey, bruh. Add some water to that bitch, and you got a whole nother, not even a whole nother spirit on your hands, but you got a whole nother jump. It's like throwing a wig on a bitch.
Oh. Now I'm tasting apples. Like
it's the fruit journey for me.
But there's something that I'm not really liking about this. It's just giving like.
Is that with the water?
No, both times.
Okay. But it's on the palate, something you're not digging.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's like.
It's almost like I don't know, and I don't know what to attribute it to. It's almost like a sourness.
Something's weird happening.
At the same time that waxiness happens, it's like a little sour note.
Which is giving like if I like licked lipstick.
Kind of, yeah. So maybe, I guess we kind of got to chalk that up to like the ester, not the esters.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, esters.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll come back to it because, whiskey is
once
different.
it sits for a while.
So as I was doing my East Blind thing, so a couple of things that I learned new with tasting. Marianne Eves? Yes. Sorry, girl. She likes to cover her taste for 2 minutes. So not allowing anything to escape.
Use those little glass thingies for.
Yeah. And then...
Did she give y'all any of those in the box?
No, we had to do. So I just used the coasters. So she lets it sit for 2 minutes. Then you open it. Then you do a still smell. So like not swirling it first, just coming straight to the nose with it. She doesn't open her mouth first. She doesn't open her mouth until she's about to sip. And then takes in that whiff when she's about to sip. But for me, I can't do it.
I can't do it with that. I mean,
like
I can,
so
but
much alcohol.
Yeah, I was going to say without activating my olfactory glands. Yeah. I kind of need that mouth open moment before, way before sipping.
For sure.
I will smell it closed mouth first to see what I get and then open my mouth and see if I get something different. Yeah. Which usually something does open up a little bit more. Yeah.
What else? That was the most things I was like, oh, still, like a still smell. I never thought about that. Like, don't move it or anything. Just keep give it straight to your nose first, and then swirl it, and it actually opens some other things up and comes a little bit different. So,
okay. Ooh, I'm gonna get some of them little glass toppers.
Yeah,
I like that. I want all the official accoutrement.
Well, I think it's something that we could definitely do. Oh, I'll show you after this because. You know, we want glassware, and I was looking at a shape of something, and I wanted to show you.
Oh yes, proprietary information. Don't worry about that, child.
Exactly. Period.
So everybody.
Period.
Okay, girl. So yes, in terms of catch up, what you been up to since you was back on assignment?
Working. I've been in the house, y'all. I've been a little bit broke right now. Not gonna lie to you. So, bitch has been in the house. I've been cooking.
Yes. Are you enjoying the cooking though?
No, I fucking hate it. I really don't like cooking.
Shit.
I'm so not into it.
It's nice.
It's tasty though. It's good food. Don't get me wrong. I'll be like, wow.
You just don't like the process.
I just don't like the process.
That's
but it hasn't been that bad. I've been keeping up the home a little bit more, which is nice. Something that just is like, something that I sometimes just don't keep up with, because like I don't need to have anybody over, but I've been trying to have some friends over, some show. I'm trying to the more you keep up with, the easier it is.
Exactly.
That's for sure. So if I don't let shit pile up or anything, it's nice. I mean, but other than that, just been working at Allegory, and
Allegory's been nice and busy.
Yeah, Allegory's been super busy.
First of all, my mom is so in love with her experience at Allegory every time.
I love it.
She feels so important every time she goes to Allegory.
Good. She should.
Because she was telling me about her date and how you had her name down or whatever.
Yes.
And then she had put her date's name down, and the date, I think either the hostess or you or someone had called his name or whatever. He was like... he walked in just so impressed and feeling important.
Yes.
I was like, oh God, Mom, you're gonna milk this as long
I hope
as you
she
can.
does. Cute.
She is loving it, but she can everybody have to Allegory though, because that's her new favorite place to hang out now.
She loved her drinks.
Always.
She's always like, she was a little afraid because it wasn't me behind the bar. I was like, we can all do drinks. It'll be fine.
So she ain't gotta worry about that Allegory.
We can all do them. Like, and if it's bad, I'll turn it away before it even gets to you. So so.
But yeah, she's loving it.
Good.
She's loving her Allegory experience.
Also, hint, y'all, if y'all are on your way to Allegory, please just text me, DM me. Text is better if you have my number, to let me know that you're coming, and I can put your name on a list. Like, it really, yes. I mean, it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
But you know who you are. Hit me up.
Yes.
Some of you will be like, I'm sorry, you gotta wait. But the wait list has been crazy.
That's good.
But child, I don't know. Like, I've been in this house, so I've been dodging this new wave of COVID.
Yeah.
Like, I really have, which is amazing.
So grateful that I've dodged this wave that's going around. And I'm about to continue to duck and dodge and bob and weave because a bitch ain't got time.
None.
There's too much to do. And I need to be able to be around my few little folks that I am around. So, God forbid. I'm only hang around enough motherfuckers I can count on two hands.
Like,
as it is.
And so far, we're doing all right, so that's
good.
I'm glad about
along,
that. What about you? What's going on?
Girl, just trying to survive the holiday season. The Blue Run release was a fucking madhouse, so we're still just focused on getting all the Blue Run orders out. Customers, leave me alone. Your orders are getting addressed.
It's also the holidays.
It's the holiday, but the thing is, so there was an issue. I'm gonna talk about it now, because now we didn't work it out. But there was an issue on the distillery side where the bottle counts for the first 4 barrels were off. And so they sold before we even got cases in hand. So you already know what it looks like when we oversell on some shit in the warehouse. So we oversold on a few different barrels. I won't say which ones. But we oversold on some because the counts weren't correct and we couldn't correct them until we got them in hand. Yes. So that held us back by like 2.5 days of just not being able to touch any barrels until we knew exactly what we were supposed to have. And so that put us behind in packing, of course, because there was a few that were supposed to already have been out, but because we had to stall it, focus on other orders while all that got worked out, it put us behind. So all this week we can only focus really on just making sure Blue Run's covered first. And then we have to address everyone else. Yeah. Which kind of sucks, but it's like...
That's what you gotta do.
That's what we gotta do.
Gotta prioritize sometimes.
Gotta prioritize sometimes. So, to those who have ordered and are waiting on things, it's coming, I promise. We are just It's the holiday.
Yes.
Everything has amped up. COVID is still very real. So everyone is shipping their gifts to people and so we're a part of that whole retail process where everyone is wanting to ship everything and just have it sent and not even have to touch things. The same goes for alcohol. So that stalls things. Okay. But we're getting it done. Okay. We are definitely getting it done. I've got way more staff this year, so
that's awesome.
We've got it covered.
I love that.
Yes.
Good. So, yes. Shout out to growth. Actually, let's cheers to a second taste.
Yes.
Some growth.
New warehouse and things. We'll have a new podcasting space for y'all by next year, so we'll keep y'all posted on that. I know we gotta figure out the ding.
Okay, I'm loving this smell a lot more.
So let me give you the tea on this one.
All right.
This is cask number 2423.
Okay.
This one has not been released on the website yet. It is the third of the 3 to be released, coming out soon. This one is another 5 malt mash, aged 6 years, 140.74 proof.
That's why that alcohol comes
and
right off
it
the
was
nose.
aged for that 6 years in a red wine cask. This is my favorite of the 3, and I've tasted all 3 so far. This one, which is why it's lower than the other 2, I keep going back to.
I want to blow it. It smells so hot. Just like...
Oh, yeah, the heat's definitely there. What I loved about this is that it wasn't just finished in a red wine cask. It spent the whole aging process in it, which gives you a whole nother experience.
Well, yeah, so like, especially from this angle right here, is giving those red wine, like dark berries already, like,
yeah,
and a little bit of raspberry, but I'm definitely getting like blackberry, raspberry,
definitely raspberry, that tart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, wow, very raspberry actually.
Yeah,
and even a little huckleberry actually.
Ooh, now what is huckleberry?
We've been using so many huckleberries at
Really? Yeah, got a concert called Huckleberry Finn.
So huckleberries are like really, really tiny berries, red berries, very tart, almost. I can't
like
say
gooseberry tart,
like cranberry, like not like gooseberry tart. It's more of like a raspberry tart-ish. Okay, definitely on that side.
Tarter than a raspberry.
Yeah. And it's like, but also still really juicy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. When you get closer to that thing, even at the 140 proof, if I put
sugar.
my nose right in, I don't feel like I want to pass out.
Definitely some brown sugar going on.
Yeah. There's a lot of sweet, fruity notes in this. And you can smell the wood a little bit, but it's a lot more secondary, which I love.
Very. Wow, that smells great.
Oh my God, yes.
All right, I'm gonna try without water first. Okay, guys.
Almost spit out what was in my mouth. Oh God.
Here we go, everyone.
It's not gonna be as hot as you think.
She's trying to get me.
Yeah, I gotta get. Okay, yeah, I gotta be on YouTube to see her face.
Oh my goodness gracious! So much.
Was it giving 140 hot?
I mean, I don't know. You know me.
Give me a drop or two.
Yes, ma'am. I used all that last one.
Thank you. That's good enough for me.
Okay.
You know, I like my splish splash.
I had to use the whole drop for y'all.
I feel like a preview being dramatic, y'all.
You know, like no hot. I can't anymore. Especially when I don't get heartburn anymore. I don't get anymore because of course I've been staying away from. I'm definitely like white spirit girl now. I'm like gin.
I've been trying to force myself to like
tequilas,
drink my damn gins and tequilas, and stop just
Pisco,
whiskey,
cachaça. Like as long as it's white, I'm drinking it.
That's what I want for the holidays.
Vodkas now.
That's what I want for the. I did peep your vodkas over there popping up. That's really what I would like people to start getting me. Just shit I don't have on my bar. Give me brandies. Give me piscos. Give me some cachaça.
I got one pisco over there. I'm
tequila.
So happy for
like I've been telling people, just give me tequila and stuff. Give me all white spirits because I got enough dark. The rums and all that, I got it covered.
This might be just for the holidays, and maybe because I'm thinking about it. But it gave me some. It's giving me some eggnog now. Little like the cinnamon, the nutmeg,
like the baking spices.
Baking spices, but also a little bit.
The baking spices come out on the palate with that water. You know what? On the nose, the water does give it that smell of eggnog. That creamy, milky kind of essence, the baking spice. And then people typically are spiking it with bourbon, so then you got that part of it, like the whiskey aspect of it. Like, on the nose, it is giving eggnog.
This is crazy, y'all. This one for a whole ride. When you first put it on your tongue, it's giving chocolate. When you start to swallow, further back, it's giving fruitcake a little bit, a little fruity. And then it ends in more dark chocolate. Like, or milk chocolate. Or like hot chocolate, cocoa powder. You ever eat that by itself?
It's giving cocoa powder.
Little fat girl life. I used to eat that as a child.
I used to like cocoa powder too.
Just by itself.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Like, why though? Like, when you think about it, it was not fun.
It really wasn't, because it was dry as fuck. Dry as motherfucker. I'm not going to show the brand these chocolate covered almonds because they ain't paying nothing. But have an almond with the sip.
Here we go.
I'm telling you, y'all. Thank me later if you're not allergic to nuts. Chocolate covered almonds with whiskey together.
Delicious.
So fucking good. It's a whole nother experience.
That's delicious.
In the house, if I'm just sipping a dram of something,
She was telling me.
I just pop in a chocolate almond.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
It switches up that almond. It gives you something different. Try it, y'all. Let me know how you like it. Don't be shy about saying that I put you on too.
I'm about that 140 now. That is over.
You feel it in your chest. Ooh, hydration station. Okay.
Okay.
Girl.
I'm gonna keep you with some water. Come on. You ain't gonna worry.
Now, what's today? The 21st? We got
21st.
4 days until fucking Christmas. First of all, can I say I have not bought a single gift yet? Everybody's getting gift cards, bitch. I'm not even.
Yeah, you might as well.
It's gift cards.
Walk up to a store.
Call me Amazon Santa, because I'm just not. Please get yourself what you want. I'm giving you the gift of choice.
I think that should be gifts in general. Just give me money, and then I'll just get what I want.
All I ask for is money.
That's all I ever want.
Yeah, like, all I ask for is money.
Because I know what I want, and I don't want you to try to get me something.
Yeah. The only person I even asked for, like, an actual item was Raw.
Yeah.
And that was because it's just a matter of, okay, send me the link. So
True.
I'm redoing Ra's office and making her a whole creative space.
Okay.
She's decided that she does not want the whole office-y vibe anymore. She wants it to be like a place to relax and get creative and stuff like that. So my gift to her is doing the whole room over.
Are you getting rid of the desk?
I'm actually going to use that desk in my office.
Good.
At the warehouse.
Oh, good.
Because my little glass one is just too small.
Yeah.
For that space.
Yeah.
I finally got a bigger office, y'all.
It is.
I got a bigger office. I got a plant in there. I have room for a bigger desk now.
Yep.
And so.
Shelves, cute.
Yes, I got my little shelf in there.
A little corner
So
chair.
yes, we getting real adult, child. We growing up, honey. We moving up.
I really like the office. Yeah.
I like it. You know what? Speaking of a sidebar, y'all just going to listen to our little catch up for a second, y'all. So I got us some good little chairs that I think it would be nice, just depending on the theme we go for in the office, but in the pod room. But they're these great little comfy little plush buffalo check chairs that I got for the free from the brand that I will not name because we spend way too much money with them and they're not sponsoring anything. But yeah, I got some good chairs I want you to look at.
Okay.
So get a feel for, because I think they'd be good. But one less thing we got to come out of pocket for.
Period.
But, so I like it. I think it could be a vibe starter.
Great.
So I'll show you.
Okay, great. Perfect.
But yeah.
I love it.
So you've been working, I've been working. The Rona's running rampant.
Period.
And it's apparently working because
But yes, the holidays are coming up. So I am going to be experiencing and trying to do my first Kwanzaa this year. Like, into it. Yes. So
I'll do Kwanzaa with you.
Yeah,
I love
I'm gonna
Kwanzaa
do this year.
I grew up celebrating Kwanzaa.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we really never did Christmas. Like, when I say Christmas out loud, it's really out of just being trained from work to say Christmas.
Yeah.
I have to like force myself to always say holidays.
Right.
Because really we celebrate Kwanzaa. We use Christmas as our wonderful day of silence and to be off and to, we know that everyone's going to be off at the same time, that type of thing. But, yeah, we've always done Kwanzaa. My mom always gets I forgot what I don't want to say it wrong. The candle holder.
Yes, I have it somewhere.
And we go through the days and all of that, and now the only thing we don't keep up with the tradition is the gift part. Like we just give the gift Kanara. So. Right. Yeah, she lights the candles and all that stuff, and the only part we don't really keep up with is just the gift part. We've never been that. We've always been that family that like just does all the gifts at once.
Yeah,
and I've never been able to wait until Christmas Day, so we usually will open at least one on Christmas Eve, and then it winds up being like, well, we might as well just open them all, and then we open them all, and then we go to sleep and wake up ready to eat Christmas Day.
So I think that's what I love about just kind of like researching how people do Kwanzaa, and it's really a kind of like curate your own way of going through it. And I think the most important part is just really trying to embody the principles of every day. So yeah, I'm just excited to kind of just like make my own traditions. Nice. I'm gonna be doing like getting gifts for myself, even if they're small.
I love it.
Like ice cream, it could be anything really.
Yeah.
Trying to stick to only Black owned like places, even if that means that I'm like going to the same place every day or ordering from the same place every day. I'm just going to try to be Black owned, or even if it's just like Black owned, like shopping every day, I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to cook.
Oh, you sure? Because I was going to invite you over to my house if you ain't want to deal with all that.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, you're supposed to have some kind of like dinner every day. So like, I know I'm going to be, well, I don't know, with the vid, I don't know if we're going to be in the house or not, because it's feeling like a shutdown's coming. But if not, I'm going to be at work for most of this timing. You know, just cooking before I go to work and stuff like that. So I'm excited, and I'm going to get my set and stuff like tomorrow, and then try to figure out where to like set it up. The holidays just don't speak to me anymore, and I just want to like try something that is going to speak to me, and like, you know, just another step in my Black journey of my life.
I love it. I love that.
So I'm excited.
We didn't even get into me and Ross said we was going to get a tree. We said we were going to. And then the weeks got away from us, and I was like, I'm not getting no damn tree to put it up and take it down in another week. So either we about to have this tree all through January, or we could just say fuck it and not get it. Because I don't want to deal with it. That's real. At all. So I got some pretty little white, already lit up trees from TJ Maxx.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just gonna be nice and sparkling throughout my house, and they just go right back in the goddamn box when they're done. And I'm happy with that.
Man, I've been having plastic trees since 5th grade. Like, I don't know. Like, we ain't never get no real trees.
I'm not doing no real tree because I don't feel like putting in water. I gotta make sure the bitch stays alive and it don't get dry. And then there's pine needles everywhere. I got a whole cat. She's about to attack it. I don't have time. Her ass trying to keep plants alive and thriving with her ass is just so much. But I think I finally found my plants that work.
Child, one of these. Probably Erica.
Oh, what's that?
You might have been exposed to COVID-19.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't seen Erica since. She came to my job Wednesday.
This past Wednesday?
Yeah, last week.
Oh, Lordy.
Child, I don't know. Now I'm about to text everybody else, like, who is it? Who's not telling me who positive?
Facts.
I wish this would tell me who it is.
They're not allowed to. Because you're not supposed to be, they're not allowed to release people's medical information.
Right.
So
I guess I'll go today because they close at 5. So
I had to have all my damn staff get a COVID test just to be safe because we were overdue. My night crew already does, but had to have on my day crew schedule their test just to make sure everyone's straight because I don't want no surprises at this point.
Or shutting down.
I cannot afford to send everybody home.
Oh my God.
Like, bruh.
That'd be crazy.
Oh my God.
That'd be devastating.
I'm just gonna knock on wood now. God got me. We not going through that. No. We not going through it. No, sorry, Bob. We're not doing it.
But talking about presents, okay. And I was just scrolling on my Instagram, and Plies, of course, talk about some pussy and whatever.
Plies, baby.
And he was like, "All right, ladies. Like, I know, like y'all be giving pussy ass gifts, but." he gonna give me some, gonna give him some tonight or whatever for Christmas, for the holiday, for any holiday really, or for birthdays. And he was just like, can you just wrap it up? Like, can you present it as a gift? Like, I'm okay with it being the gift, but present it
as such.
as a gift. And so I'm like,
I ain't mad at you, Plies.
that's not that bad of a situation, right? But at the same time, I was like,
get some cute decorative drawers. Why not?
am I with it or not to be like, oh, this the gift? Because, like, honestly, I want to give this shit up every day. So is it really a gift? Is it the same?
That's the thing about it. It's like, are you breaking out new tricks?
Right.
Like, is we trying new positions? Are there going to be some new toys involved?
What's happening? What makes it so special?
What's making it special to the point where it can be considered a gift?
Okay, and then, like, also, are you withholding for a long ass time just so that it is
so that it can be a gift?
Like,
because that ain't fair.
like,
I don't like this.
I don't like that either.
It's giving El Cheapo.
It's been, and I feel like we've all heard this come up all the time, especially around Valentine's Day, right?
Yes, where women feel like they should get an actual tangible gift and flowers and candy and the whole nine, and them busting it open on a cracker is apparently the gift
that's it
being reciprocated.
Yeah.
And men are sick of that shit, I'm sure.
I think they're over it. I think either they're over it or they just giving that dick now. So it's like, no one's getting gifts. Everyone's getting
Everybody's
sex that
just
they were
dropping off
already
genitals.
having.
Everyone is getting the same genitals you've been getting all year.
So I don't know if I'm
in satin
with
drawers.
it. I am not with it. I think I just decided I'm not with it because it's like, no, do something else. Like, you ain't really got to spend no money either. Like, you can find something that could be even like going out to an experience or something that could be a gift. Time can even be a better gift than fucking.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
So it's just
For
like, sure. But if you are going to learn some new tricks, bitch. Learn some new
It's gotta be something new going on with it. What's the exciting factor about it? What am I getting excited to unwrap here? Where's the,
be exciting for sure.
Be exciting.
That'll be nice.
It's a gnaw and the Would It or Nah for me. For those who are new to the pod,
yes.
Would It or Nah is our segment where we go over a couple of things and determine whether or not we are with it or if it's a gnaw.
Or we're not.
And in the case of sex as a gift, it's a gnaw.
It's a gnaw for me. And I hope I don't get into any
actually
situation.
done that. Offered. Like, I'm a tangible gift girl. I don't mind giving gifts.
Yeah.
I'm also really great at creating experiences. So you're either going to get a great gift or a great experience. And that experience may end with sex, but sex is not the gift.
Yeah.
Sex, because if we're doing it right, I'm getting something out of it too.
Period.
So
is it a gift?
Like,
that's another thing. So if you're giving sex as a gift, like,
Are you focused solely on your partner and making it all about them? Because I could do that. Because me, in terms of like what excites me in sex, is not while my ego will not allow me to suck at sex. It's always going to be great for the other person, but I am not one of those people who get off on pleasing. I get off on the person getting off on me.
Okay, yeah.
And so if I'm focusing it all about you, that really is me doing a gesture and showing my love to you, that it's about you in this moment.
Yeah.
So in that case, it could be a gift.
Yeah.
Like if I'm showcasing all of the things I want to do to you, darling, and I'm asking for nothing in return, then that's a gift for me.
Okay.
That's a gift for me.
But
Because that's not my usual.
Return. Right.
So it's a gift.
Yeah, I feel you.
And because the whole experience is focused on you getting as many nuts as you can get.
Ooh,
so
that's what I'm talking about.
That's a gift.
Yeah.
It's a version of sex as a gift.
Okay.
But if it's like we're having our usual sex and we're both getting our gets, and
this should not be a gift.
That's not a present.
Like, I'm sorry if y'all are like really excited about those gifts. You shouldn't be. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get some.
Get some full of mine.
That sucks, bruh.
That's a blower.
That sucks.
Bruh, that sucks.
That sucks. I'm sorry. I know some of y'all busy and got kids and your families and probably can't do it. I understand, but
I think a good version of the gift could also be if you have kids with a person and y'all always got the kids around and you find a way to get them kids out the fucking house for a little night.
I think that's a great
That's
gift.
a great gift.
But that's the gift, and then of course it's gonna lead
and
to
then
where
the great sex is like topping that gift.
Yeah,
off.
but the gift is the silence.
It's the silence. It's the time without the kids, and then it's the kid-free sex where you're not paranoid and waiting for someone to cry or waiting for someone to bang on the door.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, but that makes me think about it. I'm not in a rush at all to be disturbed by children.
Ain't never going to be.
Part of my baby fever is trying to make me crank up the timeline by 2 years, but then I think about those aspects and kind of want to crank it back down to the.
You're getting into.
It's like, do I want babies by 33 or 35? I don't know.
That's real. That's real.
I toggle the fence every day.
I do appreciate that having kids ages are getting older. Like, you know, our parents were having kids
Young.
You know, because that's what you thought you were supposed to do. So it's just really nice to know, like, well, at least in the circle of my friends and stuff like that, that the age for, like, having a kid is, like, 34 or 35.
Yeah. My goal is by 35.
Nice.
And the only reason it's really by 35 is because by then your ovaries and all that's considered geriatric. So really it's
means,
just
I know people in 40s still
it's
having babies.
the biology part of it that's making me say 35.
Right.
And plus I don't really want to be in my 40s all tired and shit with a newborn. I would kind of like to knock those important years out where they need me for every fucking thing while I still have the energy.
That's real.
And by the time I hit 40, it ain't happening.
You still gonna have the energy.
You're on your own, beloved. You in grade school, please leave me be. By then you'll be nice and independent. You'll already be intelligent. You'll be halfway to balancing a checkbook. Fucking around with your mother, so.
You got it. Yeah.
So by then, by the time I'm 40, you need to be at least 5.
That's real. That's real. Child, what?
Oh God! Okay, what's this next? Oh, with it or not? Oh, this fucking new COVID wave. I don't know if it's Delta or the Omarion or whatever the fuck variants is popping out.
What's it called?
All that fuck up your whole year. Fuck your plans. It is time for COVID. COVID. Jacket flip.
Like, what
It's just the whole dramatics.
Oh my God.
It's giving Omarion. I know it's called Omicron, but the dramatics is giving Omarion at the motherfucking.
Of course, we're not with it. Like,
summer jam. Hell no.
Fuck this shit, man.
I'm definitely afraid of what another shutdown's gonna look like, though. I feel like, because I know you and I were talking about this like months ago. Like, you were talking about just another like forced quarantine of like everything shutting down. You was not sure how you was going
to grind again to try to get slots on Zoom bartending.
Girl,
just like I can't. I'm gonna be drunk.
I was drunk as shit the first half of quarantine last year, just in the basement making videos, enjoying the drinks after, and falling asleep on the fucking couch. Like, what else was there to do?
Nothing else.
Oh my God,
there was nothing else. I mean, I don't know. I guess it could be good. You know, I don't know. I don't know, because this is just like, we've already pushed so much stuff back that it's like,
I don't want to go through another year of having to cancel so much.
Yeah.
Isolation, I really don't have an issue with, because I'd be in the house like a hermit anyway.
Right.
And liquor's always going to be considered essential, so I don't have to worry about sending anybody home in terms of like work. Right. But, bruh, like the travel part is the part that gets me. Yeah. Every time that I'm getting amped up and excited to travel, then there's some other shit that's like stalling us from being able to do anything. And America, of course, is going to be the first to be banned from going everywhere again.
Everywhere. Because we're dumb. And so we just don't work as a country. We're
as
still
a fucking unified, as an actual United States.
Separately. Like if there was just one federal mandate.
Keyword. Say it with me. Federal mandate. Like, what the fuck? It's so hard.
We could have already gotten through this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, like, at least been on the better half of it. Like, every country's going through whatever they're going through, but, like, we're just a dummy. I can't believe Canada even opened borders back up. They about to close them shits back down.
Oh yeah, they about to get us the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
It's all I can already tell.
It's just insanity,
It's like, I was enjoying going back out to restaurants and feeling okay sitting at bars again. Now it's like all that is dead.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, and it's just so much closer to home, so much faster now. Like,
yes.
Everyone around me, whether it's a family member or a friend or something, is like coming back and saying either they tested positive or someone they know is tested positive.
Yep.
So it's like, fuck.
Like,
I can't have any gatherings right now just to be safe.
Yeah.
Like, and I love me a gathering.
I know.
I love hosting stuff.
Well, you weren't able to, you didn't do a Halloween thing this year, huh? Yep. So it's just crazy. I don't know. Oh, child, we about to see. Like,
We're about to see.
I think the mask mandate too in DC is so damn weird right now. Like, first off, I can't believe you took it off, bitch. Like, why would you even tell people that they didn't have to wear masks?
I don't understand why that was ever a thing.
Two,
I definitely don't understand why that was ever a thing.
Now it's enforced until the 28th of January? That doesn't make any sense. Just keep the mask going. Like, there's no way this is going to be done by the 28th of January.
It's not going to be done by the 28th of January.
What are we talking about?
And one of the only things that have proven to work in slowing down the spread of this is wearing masks. So why would that be even an option to get rid of? I'm not bothered by having to go into a store with a mask on at this point. I'm so used to it. It makes me feel safer, at least.
Yeah.
Fine. Like, I will wear the fucking mask. Do I want to sit through my dinner with it on? No.
Yeah.
Like, but I'll take a half capacity again, please and thank you. That's one of those things I really want to bring back is the half capacity spots. So definitely need that back. I'm not even gonna hold you, but having to shut the whole world down again is a no.
Yeah.
I just really hope that it doesn't come to that point.
I don't know, man.
I guess it really just depends on, so with the COVID rates in terms of contracting it is going up, but I'm really praying that the actual deaths
are going down.
Well, with this whole vaccination thing and all that. You got to spend all this time pushing this fucking vaccination. Let's hope it actually works.
That's supposed to be the point.
If the death toll is the same, the fuck did you just inject me with, my guy?
Yeah. What's the point? Let's see. I mean,
like, what is the point? Because that's that old bullshit.
Let's see.
I'm not with it.
COVID cases in DC.
Yes. Let's see COVID-related deaths, maybe. That's what we're looking up, right? To see, okay. So new cases and deaths. Okay.
Deaths. This is just the United States. I don't want all the United States.
Oh, shit.
But,
oh, no, I think it's just DC. It's DC.
Okay.
Okay, so we are looking at
the 20th.
Which indicator is
yesterday? That's weird.
Okay. Oh God, look at the spikes. As of what, September is when it spiked like that?
How do I just
shit?
19. Wait, I don't get it.
Huh.
I don't get it because it keeps
new
saying
cases 0
on the 14th. It was
of
838.
God damn, 838 new cases from last week.
The 17th it was 844.
Oh my God.
Maybe these don't have any new data right
So
now.
how do you know the deaths?
Oh, it said it was updated 20 hours ago.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, okay,
cases across the U.S. 51.1 million.
Wait, hold on now. Okay, so
but
total
that's from when?
What days? Yeah.
Yeah, they're not giving us a range in terms of like time frame.
I think this is just
go under that total. Click the little arrow and see what the okay, that doesn't really help us. All right.
That doesn't. I think this
that'll help us with shit.
This is all together since
all
it's
total, yeah. Almost 1 million deaths. That's
a lot.
That's a lot. Even compared to the amount of cases, it's a lot.
That's
I don't
a lot.
like under no circumstance does 106,000 deaths not seem like a lot. DC, there's only been okay. Yeah, DC get a lot of motherfuckers in DC. So, but the thing about DC is they're gonna protect the nation's capital though.
Yeah,
they're gonna protect the nation's capital. Every politician has to come up and through here at some point throughout their week, month, so forth.
Yeah.
So they're gonna protect who they care about, which is themselves.
Period.
And so you can't protect yourself as a politician or as somebody who works in that space and not protect DC.
Yeah, seriously.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
So we kind of get protected by default, but it ain't really because they give a fuck about
That's
us.
crazy. Test.
They about protecting their own neck. Girl. So while you looking at those stats, so y'all, I've been on this journey to get back into writing more regularly. Me and my mother have been challenging each other to journal every day, even if it's just a couple of words, a couple of lines, to like actively read more and stuff like that. So I went to Barnes & Noble last week before, whatever, and I have found this quotes book. So it's called Quotes That Will Change Your Life.
Okay.
And it's just like a ton of different quotes from all different people, all walks of life, all types of topics. And so what I have been doing is just kind of having my little moment of meditation, talking to the ancestors, my spirit guides, so forth.
Okay.
And just asking them to give me either something that I need to think about or something that I need to focus on, like guide me there through one of these quotes. And so I'll just kind of like, close my eyes, peruse through whatever, and just pick a page.
Okay.
And so that's what we're going to do.
All right, let's do it.
And then we're going to talk about it.
Okay. Do we want to sip first? Or?
Yes, let's do our third sip
Okay.
before we do that. So this one is the last of the 3 of the Westland special cask releases. This one is cask number 2949.
Sorry, guys.
And so this one was aged in Oloroso Sherry hogshead barrels.
Strawberry Yoplait.
Aged for 6 years, also 5 malt mash. Ooh, say your notes again.
I said strawberry Yoplait.
Kind of, yeah.
Like it's
Kind of, yeah.
yogurt.
I'm not a big yogurt girl, but yeah. It's definitely giving yogurt.
Or strawberry
Like-
covered, like strawberry white chocolate. You know that
It's the
pink
white chocolate for me. Yes, it's giving white.
Yes.
It's giving white and strawberry.
Yes.
Because when you said your plate made sense. When you said white chocolate covered strawberries made sense.
Yes. Okay, well let me taste first.
Taste first before you add your water.
Go shake it.
What is the proof on this one? The proof on this one is it was 108.
Okay.
It's nothing.
She's right. That's not bad. It's
Pshaw.
not bad. 108 is not bad.
When you taste 140, 108 is nothing. It's that strawberry
Oh, you wore
yogurty.
dogs today. I didn't notice. Those dogs?
Yeah, I very rarely wear my dogs, but I
Yeah.
love Doc Martens.
Okay.
I got a few pair. Oh, I didn't even y'all see my holiday pants, y'all. It's giving foo la 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 la. Okay.
So it still has that. Oh wow. Okay. Started off that berry
That sherry
white chocolateness, and then it
went right into
nutty.
wood. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and wood.
Okay. So the nuttiness is from the sherry.
Okay. Wow.
Because it was aged 6 years in a ex-sherry cask.
Okay.
So that sherry is heavily coming through.
Yes, it is.
That nuttiness, that like
Wow. Now you said sherry.
the
Absolutely.
tannins, that kind of dry,
Raisiny almost.
raisiny. Yes, exactly. And that's all coming from that sherry
It
barrel.
really is.
It is so apparent. It's so good. I get chocolate. I get a little bit of spit coffee bean. It's very quick.
Yeah.
Texture wise, I actually like this too. It doesn't immediately dry out or like evaporate on the palate. It kind of sits
doesn't.
right in the middle of my tongue.
Yep. That's where mine is.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then it kind of dries out everywhere else around, but it sits right in the middle. It's interesting.
It's nice. It's kind of tingly too, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I was gonna say, let's open her up.
I
Pause.
think this might be my favorite one. Yeah.
I love the sherry finish. I kind of want to make the sunshine daiquiri with this.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And like, I think this, and maybe balance it out, like do 1.5 ounces of this, 1/2 ounce of the actual sherry.
So, daiquiri is made with other spirits. Well, one got gimlet.
Technically, it's like a sour.
And then you have shakes. That's what they're called.
shakes.
So bourbon
I've
shake
never
is
heard
like a
that
bourbon
one.
daiquiri, yeah.
Really? Yes, educate me.
Yeah.
Capri is like the
Because
cocktail
your sours
lexicon,
are,
y'all.
like, sometimes like, well, not sometimes, but lemon and a sugar, where your shakes are lime and a sugar. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. Well, I'm going to make a Westland shake.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be fucking delicious. And I'm going to keep the whole half a lime in there and shake it with it. I want the oils too.
Oh, yeah. That water is nice.
Did you drop me?
Yeah, you want some more? It wasn't a lot.
Oh, yeah, no, I can tell you did, but I'll take a couple more.
One more?
No, that's good.
Nice. Tasty.
Yeah, it brought out the chocolate more.
Oh!
That chocolate
Butterscotch
is
on
way
the nose
heavier.
now.
Ooh, I didn't even nose it again.
Ooh.
Ooh, yes. I get the butterscotch.
Oh, it's nice.
That's another one. I'm gonna eat me an almond whip. Okay, universe, give us a good little topic to ponder on for the day. A good quotable that may give us something to think about to take the rest of our week or even through the holiday.
Okay.
As we think about our goals going into 2022.
I know.
And the following years, which 2022 is gonna be my year. It's just gonna have to be.
Mine too,
22
actually.
is my master number. I fucking love the number 22. I'm obsessed with it. I even have it tattooed on me.
Okay.
2022 is going to be a great year. And it's the year I turned 31, which breaks down to 4, which is a very prominent number in my numerology situation. So, I'm just determined. It's going to be a great year. I'm putting it out there in the universe now. But yes, okay, universe, send us something. What we talking about? What we talking about? Let's...
Here we go.
Give me some energy. Put your palms on it. Yes, we might both need a message. We're into all the spiritual witchy shit, y'all. Don't judge us. Judge your mammy. Don't judge me.
Energy moves things. It's real.
Okay. Let's see. Living. Okay, wait. So, all right.
Okay.
I'm going to read this first little page and then I'm going to go to the first quote on the next page.
Okay.
Welcome to the longest, squishiest section of this book. Okay. Devoted to life. From day-to-day living to the cradle-to-grave arc of our lives. From poetic statements about significance to brass-tacked pieces of advice. From ways of viewing life to survival strategies. These quotes look at how to live in the immediate now, how to live until you go to bed tonight, and how to live until you die. I believe life has inherent meaning, and if not, each individual can imbue it with meaning. But in any case, at the very least, these tidbits give us great pointers for having a good time and helping others make it through.
Okay.
Scattered throughout are clusters about happiness, anger, work, aging, death, carpe diem, failure, and experience.
Okay.
2 of the most important parts of life, love and sex, get their own section coming up next. Okay. So this book is interesting, y'all. The first quote, after all that, when I look back on my past and think how much time I wasted on nothing, how much time has been lost in futilities, errors, laziness, incapacity to live, how little I appreciated it, how many times I sinned against my heart and soul, then my heart bleeds. Shit. Life is a gift. Life is happiness. Every minute can be an eternity of happiness. Huh. And the person who said this was Fyodor Dostoevsky. Oh, God. Okay. His name's a little weird. Fyodor Dostoevsky. Got it.
Okay, let me see. Can I read it?
Yeah, for sure. That's one of them that you got to read a couple times.
Yeah.
So.
You want me to read it out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
So now that I've read it, now I want to hear it.
All right. When I look back on my past and think how much time I wasted on nothing, how much time has been lost in futilities, errors, laziness, incapacity to live, how little I appreciated, how many times I sinned against my heart and soul, then my heart bleeds. Life is a gift. Life is happiness. Every minute can be an eternity of happiness.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, book.
So I think for me, what it's giving is like that moment of your life where you're like, I haven't done nothing. I haven't done shit. I ain't shit. This shit ain't doing shit. Yeah. And then it's like, bitch, shut the fuck up because you're living and you can change your viewpoint of that. You know, like
every breath literally is a gift.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people who go to sleep and don't even wake up. Just peacefully pass on in their sleep without even recognizing that the next day they won't be able to do whatever it is they didn't finish the day before.
Right. Definitely. Can you read the last line again, the happiness one?
Yes. So, life is a gift. Life is happiness. Every minute can be an eternity of happiness.
So, right. So, like, the can be part is huge, too, right? Like, I think, sadly, it is... I say sadly because it's a choice to want to be able to look past the things that you are, your problems are going through, to choose to be like, let me find the silver lining, if there is one. And always try to find a silver lining in something so that you can feel that happiness at any moment.
Yeah.
It's
definitely, it takes discipline to be consistently happy, for sure.
Yeah.
Because human nature is just very easy. And honestly, this can go both ways. Because there are those people who have that disposition where no matter what happens, they just immediately go to like this happy place in their brain.
Yeah.
And they just look at shit from a great perspective
I
all
know.
the fucking time.
Yeah,
and then
they
can't even help it when shit is really fucked up. They're still smiling and shit, and people are looking at them like, bitch, you okay?
You okay? Like, for real, are you okay, bitch? Stop playing with my life.
But then on the other side... But then on the other side of that, which seems to be the more popular side, it's very hard to like consciously point out those silver linings in those moments where you feel fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, so this is definitely, I know that's really hard for me. So I actually really like that quote because I have a hard time being in the now.
Yeah. And
appreciating the good takeaways from a moment that seems to be kind of overshadowed by all the negative that's taking place.
That's real. Right. I think what's also really huge for me is that I like to do that for other people.
Me too.
I like to find the silver line. And then
terrible at doing that for myself.
But I also just like feel, before I even say, I'm like, am I being insensitive by trying to tell them to look at the better part of this? Because like
it's tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky. And it's where it's like kind of one of those things where you kind of got to read the room, read your person. Like if you know that person well enough, you can kind of tell if they're looking for you to kind of bring them out of whatever kind of funk or whatever moment they're in, or if they're looking to just be able to vent and talk about that moment and be in it, and you just be that presence for them to be in it.
True. Yeah.
So it really just depends on the moment, for real. Because there are times when I kind of need to be snatched out of some shit.
Yeah.
Because if I'm allowing myself to dwell too long. But then there's sometimes where I just need to feel what I'm feeling, get through it in that moment so that I can move on the next day feeling like I've properly released all that so I can let it go. Yeah. Because sometimes I can't let it go if I ain't had a good proper cry.
Okay.
I really got to have a good cry sometimes in order to move on.
Sometimes that moment lasts for a few days.
Few days, for sure. Like, just depending on the situation. Absolutely. Yeah. Girl, that was a good one. Okay, let me read another one.
Okay.
The price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. Son of a bitch. Ugh. The price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it.
Period.
I feel that one.
I think I say that.
Henry David Thoreau.
I don't say it like that, but I definitely be like,
money is fucking time. Time is fucking money. And energy. Yeah. Time and energy is expensive.
Am I going to give my energy to this? No.
I'm getting better at that. And for me, the struggle is just
it's
learning.
So easy for me to be like,
I've had to kind of divide it all up in like, can I actively control this? Really? Realistically? If not, then I have to force myself to let it go. Because I have, my first instinct in any circumstance is to try to control as many pieces of it as I can.
That's real.
And that's just my nature of trying to protect myself from having a rug ripped from under me or just whatever. Like my fight or flight response is to just try to control all the aspects I can control.
That's real.
But that usually comes with its ton of stress.
Yes, it does.
Especially when I'm met with something that I can't control. So now my personal mission has been to just take a breath. Because taking a breath in the middle of something changes a lot. Mm-hmm. And to just ask myself, realistically, can you control this? If not, let it the fuck go.
Let it go.
Let it fucking go.
For me, I think
I take another breath
about people.
And I walk away.
I don't want to deal with this person.
That too. No. It definitely is helping with people. It is definitely helping with people.
No. Or yes, I should try harder here. Like, it's like.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely having a lot of that self-talk too. Yeah. Of like, can I control my response in this and get a different outcome? Perhaps. Okay, let's try that. Because I can't control this motherfucker's response.
Yeah, no.
But if I control how I handle it, then I can at least walk away feeling better.
I like that. That's
I may
so
not feel
real.
great, but I'll feel better.
But yeah, that's real.
So, I'm trying to take the small wins where I can get them.
That's so real.
Definitely trying to take them where I can get them.
We don't see, child. These people out here sometimes just waste of time.
Waste of fucking time.
You're
But that's
right.
when you just release them.
Mm-hmm.
You are released.
And get off me. Get out of here. I released you already. Get off my pinky.
Off me.
Like, yes. You're released.
You are released. It's giving episode
release
title.
you.
You are released.
Bye. God damn it.
For 2022, you are released.
Released.
You go out into the wolves with you.
I don't need it no more.
At all. Ooh, I like that one. Need it no more. See, like, need to be a good bong at the end of that. First of all, win it or not, bonus. What's a bing bong?
Oh, you haven't seen the video?
No, bitch. I keep seeing on Twitter.
Oh my god. Okay.
After every statement.
Let me find
Bing
this.
bong,
Let me
bing
find this. Oh
bong.
my god.
I'm like, what the fuck
Oh
is
my
bing
god. For
bong?
real? Oh my god. When you see these dogs in your front yard, just know I'm going hard. Bing bong. You know you see this? Oh my god.
No.
What do you want to say to Joe Biden right now? What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. What? Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh my
Apparently,
God.
I have missed hours of
It's
entertainment
so
on this bing bong thing.
amazing.
Because I've only seen it referenced on Twitter, and I don't get it on Twitter. So
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, what are y'all talking about? But okay.
Amazing.
Okay. I'm going to read another one while you look
Fuck
that
your
up.
life. Okay, hold
And
on.
it goes bing bong.
Fuck your life. Bing bang. If you see any dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong. What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
Biden?
What's up, lady? Take me out to dinner. Hey, yo. Hey, Ariana Grande, what's up, mama? I'll come to Coney Island and take a spin on the cyclone. I miss you.
Okay. So you got that right. So you gonna love this
Take a
one.
world on the cyclone. I miss you.
What's
Oh, wow.
What's Uncle Clifford's real name on his on?
Oh, shit. Nico something. I can't remember his last name. I just know it's Nico, Nico.
Is that his Instagram?
Oh, don't give me no lie.
I know, right? Uncle
Ooh.
Clifford. Let's see.
I was gonna say, if you just Google him real quick, it'll
Right.
come up.
Oh my. Got
Page.
Uncle Clifford.
Okay, so she looking up Uncle Clifford, y'all. Oh, this is a good little bold one.
Okay.
Everything in life is just for a while. I mean, that's true. Well, long while, short while, it's all a while.
What does they say again?
Everything in life is just for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Good or bad. See, it's the, why is it so easy to dwell in the negative shit?
It is.
Because
And then the happy shit
really
be
happy
going
moment,
fast
and it feels like it fleets so fast,
So
right?
far, so fast.
But then when something negative happens, it seems like it lasts forever.
For real. Okay, you
But-
ready?
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh.
You see these dogs in your front yard? Just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong. What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now? What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. Hey, yo. Ariana Grande, what's up, mama? I'll come to Coney Island and take a spin on the cyclone. I miss you.
First of all, Tyler the Play, I could take a few spins on you if I wasn't a Murray piece.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden
Right now. First of all, with it or not, bonus, Joe Biden. Who the fuck is Joe Biden? And who did I vote for?
I don't know who this
It's
is.
the V for me. Love it. Gotta love a New
What's
Yorker,
up,
child.
baby? Take me out to dinner.
What?
Oh my god.
my God.
Yes. So that went viral.
Oh my god.
It's random.
That's a good one. Okay,
It's so
Bing
random.
Bong. Bing motherfucking bong.
It's so random.
So now when I randomly say bing bong, I don't know what I'm talking about. That was fucking hilarious. Tyler Play is so gorgeous. I love him so much.
I can't even.
It's the gorge and the voice
I
and the
gotta catch
accent
up.
for me.
Or did I? Oh, bitch! Did we write that down?
What?
Harlem.
Oh, no, we didn't, but it's so great.
Okay.
Okay, that's another great show. Okay.
Okay.
So, we had some great quotes, y'all. feel free to comment in the comment section. Feel free to DM us or whatever. If any of those quotes resonated with you, any of our quotes about living, about life, about being in the moment, so on and so forth. Let us know if any of that hit a little spot with you. I feel like, especially approaching the new year, that's a really good kind of space to think on. And just being in the now.
Yes.
Because that's really the only actual moment we have.
Yeah.
Even though we keep living in future and past shit, which is super counterproductive.
But recently I've been feeling like, and I was just kind of like thinking and speaking to the universe and God recently, and just like thankful because, no matter how like things seem like, am I doing anything? Am I moving anywhere? Are things okay financially? I no longer am getting a drowning feeling or like an anxiety feeling recently. I've just been like, for some reason, I've been seeing the blessings just literally unfold for me in random ways. And like, wow, like how did I even get here? And so like, I'm always like, everything's always going to work out,
That's where I like can't wait till I have my ancestral altar and all that up, but like just reminding myself that the key is trust. Yeah. Either you have faith or you have fear, and you can't have both at the same time. Yeah. And so in those moments where you're constantly being fearful of what's to come or what you can't quite see right away, it's you not having faith that God is with you, that God is in you, and that the universe is co-conspiring with whatever it is we're putting out there. Yes.
So like it's so legit. And like some of the things that I say to myself and quotes that I say to myself is just about like trusting that I'm on the right path. Like I'm constantly getting signs that this is the right path. I'm doing the right thing. Like I'm moving the right way. Like and those things that I want, they're going to come eventually if I keep going through what I'm going through. So it's like, just gotta trust, like you said. I love that. You can't have faith and fear. I never even really thought about that. That's so true. That's really true.
It's one of those like quick mantras or like just reminders in my brain. Like, bitch, we're gonna go with faith or fear. Right. Like one of my self-talk kind of things that I'll go to when I'm feeling a ton of anxiety. It's like, am I gonna give it to God or am I gonna sit here and keep trying to talk myself in circles about it? Right. Because I gotta pick one. Yeah. I can't do both. I can't be talking myself in circles and trust that God got it too. Okay. Because then I'm wasting time talking myself in circles if I'm trusting God to have it when I could be focusing on something that is within my control. Right. So that is, I'm definitely on the same page with you on that, because that is a good chunk of my self-talk is, are we going to sit in faith or fear?
Yeah, that's real. Sure. I mean, it's just like random things just happen where I'm like, wow, like getting to AGC.
It's the reminders, that just like, are you going to let me have you or not?
Like, yes.
You trust me or not? Is it giving trust or not? I really want it. If you say you need it, hey, you gotta have it. Yeah. Shout out to Janet.
Shout out. Hope she chilling. Bing bong.
Girl, she is chilling. Bing bong. Now I'm in on the joke, y'all. You can't stop me now.
What? Greg just told me he got a damn TikTok. I was like, I'm never gonna have one.
First of all, I'm not having no TikTok. I'm not doing it.
He was like, he's like, I can't edit nothing, but I like to watch on it. I'm like, you sound like
that's what a lot of people have. My mother-in-law loves watching TikToks. And she will send us TikTok links all day. My girl,
I don't want to watch these. Is this a link? Is this a scam? Like, motherfuckers is losing their Instagrams left and right. I'm not clicking this link. I don't give a fuck. Stop sending them to me. I love you, Dad. God damn it. I'm not touching it. I haven't seen it.
Stop sending them to me. I love you, Dad. Stop. Big bong.
Big bong. What do you want to say to Joe Biden right now? Your fucking life.
Oh, okay, so that's just don't take me to Joe Biden. Just forgive my loans. I don't need no meal from you. I can feed myself. You just forgive these loans, Mr. Biden. And your name is officially Mr. Biden. Okay, the D is gone.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I love it.
It's a really random video. I don't know why or how anyone found it.
Good old
people love it.
That shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
And leave it to Twitter to make some shit circulate.
Oh my God.
Because I was not clear at all on what was taking place. I was like, bing bong? I don't even get where it could, like, I couldn't even deduce and, like, try to get where it would come from. Just like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Girl.
But okay. I mean,
I
I'm
find all
now.
my trends on Instagram. Instagram never lets me down, so I don't give a fuck. Like, fucking TikTok. If it comes
It's gonna make its way to Instagram.
if it comes to Instagram months later, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I'm just now figuring out the reels. I'm not getting into TikTok.
Look, listen.
Like-
Once you got reels, you don't need a TikTok.
You don't need a fucking TikTok.
We're fine.
Like,
We're fine.
I'm gonna leave that for the Gen Z.
Yeah, seriously.
It's Instagram.
You got it.
And hell, I'm getting tired of damn Instagram. So I'm about to be somebody auntie on Facebook. At this rate, because I'm tired. I'm exhausted of all the apps and all the things.
Oh, but like legit, Facebook is for the older folk. I be on there. I be like,
I'm
what
a
is he talking about?
I'm a Snapchat girl.
Oh, you
I'm an
got Snapchat?
Instagram girl.
I don't even be on Snapchat.
I be on
I got one.
Snap. I don't get
don't even be on
into
my
other
Twitter.
people's stories and shit because they didn't just plastered a whole bunch of shit on my timeline I ain't asked for. All these news sites and gossip blogs and shit. It keep telling me what Kylie Jenner got on her nails. I don't give a
care.
fuck about none of that.
No.
Snapchat, leave me alone.
Snapchat just needs to.
I feel attacked.
Yeah.
So I just post on it and then I get right back off.
That's real.
And call it a fucking day. But let's get into what's tea.
Okay. Yes.
So I kind of want to keep sipping on my third one
Yeah, so nice.
while we go through what's tea. And then when we get to where we eat, we'll do our bonus sip. God, it's so good. Okay. That sherry is just so apparent in this, y'all.
It really is.
Like, is this the one that got released? Yes. So this one is currently released. I don't think it's sold out, though.
Yeah.
So as long as it's still available, I will include the link for this in the description. It's definitely worth giving a try, especially if you like special finishes. The special aging is really good. So we talked about on episode 12 when
Yes.
we did our virtual episode. We talked about this movie Swan Song that was coming out,
Yes, y'all.
and we finally watched it now that it came out on Apple TV.
We did.
Marsha Ali. I always get his name wrong.
And Molly.
M. Ali, that gorgeous man. So sorry to mispronounce your name, sir. Please forgive.
We're gonna figure it out.
We're definitely gonna figure it
Sorry,
out.
we have to.
We put
You're a black
respect on
man.
your name, though.
Respect.
But Swan Song was great.
It was great,
I'm still
y'all.
not for the swapping of bodies.
No, it didn't convince me
It did
that
not convince
I wouldn't be
me
mad.
at all. No, it did not convince me at all.
It just made I cried. I literally cried the whole. I couldn't stop crying. I was just like, God, this situation sucks.
It's just, it was not, it was like
just
a
kept
no-win
crying.
situation.
When her brother, this is gonna be
gosh.
spoilers because we gotta talk
Spoiler
about it.
alert,
It's out.
spoiler
It's on
alert.
Apple TV. Go watch it. When they talked about her brother, when they talked about her half-a-year depression,
Yeah.
like the not being able to come out of a room to your to your husband, to your son,
Yeah.
like that had me bawling. Like
Yeah.
him, like about to walk into the door and then falling out on the grass,
Falling out.
bawling.
Yeah.
Him waking up in another bottle because like low key, like this is what it almost had me, but I'm not about it. Almost had me because it's like that other body was it was him. You know, like weirdly enough,
Watching him have the conversations with himself, basically,
Ooh.
like because Jack. So when Jack was calling him out on his shit for what he
Call him
really was
out.
thinking and feeling, and not what he was saying out loud to try to justify and all of that,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I would hate to be in a therapy session with myself.
oh bitch,
But
like
I was
a
like,
new
wow.
you that is just going off
Like,
of just what they've seen,
what they've seen,
Not even
so
been
they
experienced
can
really.
play back all of your memories and all of you've been through in your life and regurgitate your own thoughts and feelings and the way you processed it back at you, but then at the same time calling you out for it from an outsider perspective.
Ugh.
That's
That shit
next
fucked me
level
up.
shit.
That shit fucked me up. And low-key should probably be a therapy tactic.
That is
But,
like a really cool therapy tactic.
yeah.
It's creepy though, because I don't want you all up in my brain cells.
Yeah. Another thing that was kind of creepy about the whole thing is that they can alter his body, which I didn't like. So it's like at any time when you die, like they have a whole system, which I also thought was creepy. They make sure that one more client is there to be there for the new person.
Yeah.
And then they die off. And then that new person is now the new person
It's
for the
helping
new
this
person.
other person that comes in.
That
It's
was
almost
weird.
like that person is there helping. Shout out to Aquafina, who we talked about on a previous episode.
Yes.
She was in this movie.
She
so
was.
It's like that person is there to get you comfortable with what's happening.
Yeah.
Kind of, because her person was out there living and doing all the things.
Yeah.
But like watching her deteriorate and like die is like hard.
That was a lot.
Because it's like then you're also really being forced to face your inevitable mortality.
Right.
And so,
It's like they make sure the timing is right for there always to only be one left in there.
Yeah.
I think that's weird as fuck.
It's very, I guess maybe it would be too much to be surrounded by that much death. And
Yeah.
that much self-reflection.
And if they're only trying to keep 3 people as the staff, then probably.
Yeah, they got to keep it real close quarters.
I'm just like, I can't. Now that I'm still thinking about it, it makes me want to cry because it's like, now you really, like, technically you're out there, but you're also here dying alone.
Yeah. It's like you made sure that your family doesn't have to deal with losing you. But then you're having this own isolated moment of mourning the family that you're losing before you even pass on.
Oh, no, I don't think I could do it.
The last little message for me, where he got her to look in his eyes, and
I cried
so
hard. I was like,
at this point,
I was like,
bury
I hate
me
this
under a
movie. I don't
blanket.
like movies that make me cry that much. I really don't. I love this movie though. It was amazing.
It was really great.
I
wasn't sure what to expect, but it was great.
Oh my god,
it was great. I didn't doubt it was gonna be great because he doesn't really pick no bad projects.
No, that's true. That's true.
He don't pick a bad.
It
film.
was so beautifully done.
It was.
It
was.
And like I couldn't keep my eyes off of it. I didn't get tired.
I love the story of how they got together.
I thought that was so cute because I definitely thought she was eating his chocolate bar. I was like, that bitch just started eating his chocolate bar,
and he had hers whole time.
Crazy. Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
It was a really good movie. I highly recommend watching Swan Song. It was really on Apple TV. It was good. It's a tearjerker, so watch with your boo or by yourself.
Did you watch it with Ra?
We did.
Okay.
Yes. She finished it before me because I dozed off. I had to turn it back on. but that's because I was under my weighted blanket, which was the best thing I bought.
First off, yeah, you can't. You gone. You be knocking out.
The weighted blanket, bitch. I did not stand a chance. Nor did I even want a chance. Oh god. So I definitely should have waited before I got up under that blanket. But that joint
did
is
Ra
the truth.
cry?
No.
Of course.
She likes it. She appreciates a good sentimental moment, but she's not crying.
She's such a G.
It don't take much to make me cry. She's
man.
not crying.
I was crying for real.
She's definitely not. But it was a good movie, though. It was a really great movie.
It was beautiful, but I'm still... Really you swap on me, I'm fuck you up. As soon as that dog was going off like that, I would have been like...
Yeah, exactly. So that's where I was like, damn. So at the end of the day... You still know that the soul is different.
Yeah.
And then Jack didn't have the same level of patience for the child.
Yeah.
And that's where, for me, I was like,
I think that was a dream.
No.
That was a whole dream.
It was a dream. Thank God. I thought that really happened. So he was just afraid that it was going to happen. So that's why he wound up sneaking back to make sure his baby was good.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I was like, oh, hell no, nigga, no. Okay. We're not doing that.
Period. It was the knock on the table for me. I was like...
Oh, I'm glad that was a dream. Okay,
it was a dream. It was a dream. Okay,
good. Great movie, y'all.
Great movie.
Definitely try it.
Yeah.
Try it. No, definitely watch it.
Watch it out.
My bad.
Watch it.
It was a good one. But in terms of TV,
okay,
I'm excited because I'm a Selling Sunset fan, which is this reality show on Netflix about this real estate agency brokerage, the Oppenheim Group or whatever. Anyway, it's these two short little white twins who have a brokerage together. These brothers, and all of their staff is like these like powerhouse white women, which is cool. Okay. It's all cool. I mean, they're gorgeous. You know, they keep a bunch of beautiful women around them. Great. And they sell houses. Beautiful.
Okay. Awesome.
Millions of dollars worth of real estate they're selling all through LA. And it's fab. And the drama's great. And it's just beautifully shot. Netflix does a great reality TV show. Yeah. So, no issues with it at all. But it's all white people. Yeah. So, finally, I feel like Netflix heard the call. And we got Selling Tampa.
Okay.
All black women.
Oh, okay.
The black woman owns the brokerage. All black women working for her.
Wow.
The only thing that upsets me about it is that it highlights this kind of negative thing that happens a lot, especially with women, but also a lot with black women. And the issue is, so spoiler alert if you ain't watched it yet. Sorry, watch it. So the owner, I think her name is Sherelle. I think it's Sherelle. Anyway, she owns a real estate agency. And towards the beginning of the season, she has a meeting with everybody, just letting them know, I'm looking to elevate, up to being able to sell, this, number, dollar amount houses, whatever. And I need everybody to carry their weight. So she's making certain changes or whatever, as bosses do. Yeah. One of the changes that she made was she had changed their commission split. And so I think the brokerage will be getting a larger percentage than they were previously taking. Which, of course, if somebody's affecting your coin, you're not going to like it as an initial reaction.
But was it a talk before?
So that was the talk. Her presenting that this change was happening was the talk.
Okay.
It wasn't like a, how do y'all feel about this? It was a, this is one of those changes that we're going to be making moving forward.
What was the reason?
Now that I can't remember. So I think it had something to do with the amount of work being distributed and it not being equal. Okay. And so I think...
Because you don't have to give me a reason why you take it.
Yeah, I think it was... So from what I gathered from it, it was just not everyone was carrying their weight. And so because I think her as the primary broker and the person in charge, really, I think she was doing more work than what her staff was doing. And I think this was a way to put fire under their ass.
Well, then...
And so,
it's my broker,
sell more houses, get more money. What do you want me to do?
That's it.
That's it. I'm presenting these houses to you. I'm presenting this clientele to you. I'm bringing this and that and third to the table.
Well, then, yeah.
And so she had two women on there, particularly, who were just not carrying their weight and were making constant excuses for why they weren't carrying their weight, which is kind of annoying. Because I'm like, these white bitches out here outselling y'all and doing this, having the same life things happening. Everyone's getting married or getting divorced or having kids or transitioning out of something and into something or whatever. Like, real estate is going to be real estate, period, regardless of what's happening in your personal life. Yeah. So that was one of the things I didn't like, was that the excuses and stuff that a couple of the women were making. But in terms of women who were producing, they were not happy about the commission split. And so it spiraled into this whole thing where one of her first agents that she brought into the brokerage, who was also a previous neighbor of hers, this girl, what's her name, Rena or something like that, do not like you, by the way. She got the nerve to be working on starting her own brokerage. Try to do it behind Sherelle's back, child.
Why don't you just say something?
So she was forced to say something. So, because I already know you're not going to watch it, so I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. No,
so,
I'm not going to tell you.
She starts having conversations behind Sherelle's back with two of her top producing agents.
Oh, you're trying to take agents?
Trying to take her two top producing agents from under her. And just throwing the feelers out there to see how they was going to respond to whatever. One of them, her name is Colony. Poor thing. I don't know why her name is Colony. Gorgeous black girl, though. She was like, I don't like how this is sounding. I don't like how it's feeling. Something in the milk ain't clean. She's like, are you going to talk to Charlotte about this? The other girl, Sophie Ann or Ann Sophie, something like that. Cute little Haitian joint. She was down for the idea. Only because her and Sherelle were not quite, they were having a moment of not really getting along that great. But she's one of her top producing agents, so Sherelle's not about to get rid of you or nothing like that, or like, go on you or anything. But because they had a little tense moment with each other, she was like, hey, maybe I'm not closed off to it, if it's looking, if the situation looks right, I'm gonna think about it, I'm gonna consider it, whatever. So the girl Rena doesn't mention that she's even having these conversations to Sherelle, and so it comes back around after Sherelle takes them on this trip to Miami. Takes the whole firm because she's working on a listing out there. So Colony brings it up again while they're all out on a boat together and says, are you going to talk to Sherelle about the fact that you're thinking about leaving or whatever? So the girl, Rena, tries to backpedal and do all this explaining it. Well, I haven't made a decision yet if that's even what I'm going to do. I'm exploring my options and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, girl. But you're upset about the commission split. So either you're going to go because you're upset about the commission split or you're going to stay and do,
What's up?
what you really about to do. So when she realized that Colony really wasn't feeling that she hadn't said anything about it yet, because it makes them look weird for having this information and not saying anything, because it looks like then you're ready to jump ship and you're just keeping that in your pocket.
Yes.
And so Colony was just made it clear, like, I'm gonna have to say something eventually. I'm waiting for you to say something, but at some point I'm gonna have to say something, otherwise I look crazy.
Right.
I look disloyal when I don't even like this happening.
Yeah.
So that forces the girl Rena to have a separate conversation with Sherelle about it. She was not planning to talk about it during that trip, but she had to.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but then when she talked about it, though, she was like, I just want to bring it to your attention that I'm thinking about starting my own brokerage, and I did confide in Anne and Colony about it. She didn't say I asked them would they leave with me. She said I confided in them about it.
Well, that makes them look better at least.
It also makes her look better because it doesn't look like you're trying to poach her top
true.
producer.
This is
she wasn't
true.
trying to save them. She knows it's going to look bad on her.
Yeah.
And so that was the issue.
Yeah.
So once it all came around and Sherelle made her rounds and got this person's side, this person's side, this person's side, she called it all out and brought it all to the table.
What?
And so Colony had to call out Ann too. And Colony and Ann are like this. Like two little peas in a pod, but they differed on their feelings about the girl branching off. So Colony had to call out Ann and be like, well, that's not what you said. When Rena had presented the idea, you seemed very open to it. And now you're making it seem as though you were not open to it. So what's tea? It's a very interesting show. But only thing that disappointed me about it was that it just really showed how, like, quickly somebody will turn on you and try to take from you and compete with you after you give them an opportunity.
Yes.
The girl Rena wasn't even thinking about real estate till Sherelle put her on.
Yeah. That's real.
And then you want to turn around and start your own brokerage because you're upset about a commission split, which I get, but have a conversation. Yeah. Don't just turn around and be like, well, fuck it, I'm going to undercut you and try to become your competition. Because God's not going to help you in that.
No.
I'm going to talk about co-conspiring. The universe is not going to co-conspire and you undercutting somebody else who's serving their purpose and who helped you in the first place.
And I mean, if they helped you in the first place, they I would hope, can help you start your own.
She probably wouldn't help her start the brokerage, but I'm sure she's not going to like hate her for it or, try to like talk bad about her or anything. As long as you're doing good business, there's nothing negative to really say. Everybody has a right to do their own thing if that's what they see fit. But don't try to take off my plate in the process.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In trying to make your own.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so I just was not loving it. I'm gonna have me a little reality TV rant on Instagram or something because I just be feeling so passionate about these shows lately. I be having so much to say. Okay, I be having so much to say. I'm gonna have me a little rant while I sip me on something.
That's real. You should.
Because y'all asses be stressing me out.
Okay.
But I love that it's a show highlighting successful black women selling millions of dollars in real estate. I love that it is just showing us in that light. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be drama and conflict in all shows. So there's really no avoiding it. I just hated that was the conflict. It was just the undercutting each other type of thing. I didn't like that part.
It's not cute.
It's not cute.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's just not okay. So I didn't like that part, but I love the show. Can't wait for season 2. I already binged all 8.
Oh.
So it was really great. 20-somethings on Netflix is really good too. It's like Netflix version of Real World. So they've got these like 6 20-something-year-olds. They have a guy's house, a girl's house, literally right next door to each other, and they're out there working, pursuing whatever their goals are, whatever, in a different state. And by the end of whatever time frame that they're keeping them in this house, they either decide to go back home or to stay in that state and continue to pursue whatever it is they've done since they got there. But so it's giving Real World for real.
Oh, nice.
But just Netflix's modern spin on it.
Okay.
Which is a good one. It's a good one to watch.
All right.
Not a ton of drama. Like the level of drama is very like minuscule. It's really, it's like super. The dynamics are really giving high school. I was like, is this how people are in their 20s? Because I don't remember being quite this immature. Yeah. But it really just depends. So it's a good one. Yeah. It's a good show. I liked it.
And we're also watching Harlem, y'all, which is really cute. Are they finished? The finale's not out yet, right?
Oh my God, is there more? Oh, I have more episodes to watch. Thank God.
We can watch them after this.
Yes, because I thought that I finished it, but it didn't.
Where'd you end
I thought it was finished, but I was like, is this where we're ending? So, okay, good.
What'd you
I
end
was
on?
on like, what episode number was that?
What do you remember last?
I remember, okay, because there's Tyler plays in this, right? Yes, his character, him and Megan Good. Had they started to rekindle anything?
Oh, they're annoying as fuck.
They're annoying as fuck. I remember something ended significant. The episode ended with something regarding them. I don't remember even what happened at this point.
Okay. So did you see anything about the lesbian John? Yeah. Did you see anything about her?
You ain't gonna ruin it, tell me.
No, I'm not.
Oh shit.
I'm not. Like she was she had to go to the hospital. Did you see that?
No.
Okay, so we have so
Ooh,
much to
okay,
watch.
so I have stuff to watch.
We'll
Okay.
talk about this next.
Harlem is really
episode
great,
then.
y'all.
It
It
great.
is kind of like another. It's if you've seen the show Run the World, which was great. It's kind of like that, but not the
I
same.
didn't watch that.
So that's another Black women-centered show, which is
So
really great.
one thing I do have to say though about these shows that are centered on Black life, I had posted something and it was just about I'll show you actually, and it was like I miss shows that were I miss Black shows, not shows about being Black.
Yeah.
And it's like because there's so much like
It's like where you're just living and you just happen to be Black.
there's like now there's agendas to kind of like explain why Black people go through whatever they go through, and I think that's the only thing about Harlem for me is where they constantly are like seeping in like these like talk about white tears and like it's just like always kind of like an
It's like
agenda
providing
almost.
this glossary for white consumers to understand certain things that are in itself considered Black or urban or whatever in a way to like make it understandable or whatever for people who are not of
But
the
I still
culture.
like the way that it's done.
It's done. It's beautifully shot.
yes.
I mean, they picked some great actors.
Yes. They really
The
did.
storyline is great. The comedy's
Yes.
great.
And you get all
the
four
girl
lives.
with the big hair. I can't remember her name. She could never be my friend.
Bitch.
Never could
so
ever
you
be
didn't
my
see
friend.
the flashback episode. Oh, girl, we got so much to watch.
Ooh, I can't wait.
There's a whole
Okay, good.
flashback episode that like was like, okay, this is why that bitch is like this. She's crazy.
'Cause she could never be
and
my
don't
friend.
explain because that bitch could never be my friend either. Like that bitch would get fucked up.
She will get.
Period.
That's one of them.
She's
jokes.
so
And I've
selfish.
never been the type to want to fight a friend. If that was my friend, we'd fight.
We all the time.
We would fight. It wouldn't be. It'd be one good fight if we're never friends again. It's
That bitch
it's
is-
not no fight
That
and be
bitch is
friends
crazy
again.
as hell.
I
They're
don't
all
see how
kind of
dudes do
stupid.
that.
They're all kind of, I don't know. They're in a weird way. And I was trying to explain it. Like, one thing I like about this show, a little bit over Insecure, is that you get all four lives. Where like Insecure, you get a little dibble dabble of the other
And then
two
they have
lives.
episodes where it focuses on certain people's life, but then
So I haven't even watched this season of Insecure yet. Like,
You haven't?
I haven't even looked at it.
I missed
even
this
remember.
past Sunday's episode, but I'm mad at it.
I mean, I didn't like the
it's
last season,
not
and then I
giving
didn't like the
everything
season
I
before
want
it.
for a finale season.
It wasn't
I
giving.
want
The
more.
last two seasons wasn't giving.
I want more.
The last two seasons wasn't even good. That's why I'm like, I don't
But
even know
that's
if I
when you
want
can kind
to
of tell
waste my
Issa's
time.
ready to move on.
Well, that's annoying.
She's ready to move on.
That's fine. Then do that after making
But like,
this.
give it all you got, though,
Like,
baby.
bitch, don't
Give it all
you
you
started. You started this.
You brought us here.
We didn't make you
brought
start
us
this.
here. How
You
dare
started
you.
this. How dare you?
How dare you?
That's crazy as
We
fuck.
love you though, Issa.
We do. You're great. You're
But
great.
how dare you?
All right, so last
No, but
little
Harlem's
taste.
great, y'all.
Harlem's great. I really recommend watching it. I actually put my boy on. He came over just to chill out, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this. He's like, what is this? I was like, it's kind of like Insecure, but not really. But like, let's watch it. And then he was like, did we just watch all 3 episodes? He was like, damn, it was a long ass episode. I was like, we just watched all 3 episos. Like, he's like, oh shit, nigga. I'm like, yeah, you just got into it.
You got into it, didn't even realize.
That's your ass, Kenny.
And
Hilarious.
Sex and the City's back. It's called And Just Like That.
They changed the name of it?
So it's And Just Like That, a new chapter of Sex and the City.
Oh,
is the full thing.
Okay. I was going to
Because you know how at the end of everything she says, and just like that.
It was on Clyde's story. Oh my God. I was going to send it to you today.
He do something with that.
Oh my God. Let me show you. It was
But,
so
see,
hilarious.
Clyde is great for a good ignorant funny post.
Yo, his motherfucking stories. If you need a good laugh, go to Clyde's stories.
Already,
Because it was
great.
amazing.
But so yeah, that's back out. I'm kind of disappointed. Not in the show overall, but like there are these moments where the writers are like making it a point to like use all these like not trigger words, but like all these punchy like for instance, they use T.S. Madison "Step Your Pussy Up." But the way in which they used it was just really corny. Like,
oh my god,
they got this Spanish girl who's identifying as non-binary, and she's supposed to be this comedian or whatever.
Trying to
has a podcast,
trying to check off the marks.
all of the marks of the non-binary, cisgender,
so
gender, transgender, asexual, bisexual, like trying to do all of it in one, and so it's just overly
Catch
done.
this.
Hearing these white women
Oh my god, okay.
the morning show try to say bring the noise, bring the fun. I need y'all from the do this for y'all.
Amanda Seales is so bad.
One of us went to see Bring the Noise, Bring the Fun.
Why are they saying it like that?
Look,
E and A B E does not stand for it.
it don't.
Hearing these white women
Bring it the noise, bring it the phone.
the morning show.
I watched this like 6 times.
Bring it the noise.
Bringing the noise,
Bringing the
I was
phone.
like bringing. I'm like, what is they? Why is they adding so much?
They're
Bringing
adding
the
a lot of
funk, bringing the
syllables in
noise,
it.
bring the funk. What are we?
They added a lot to that. So it's similarly cringy.
Yeah.
And so in the podcast, it was really weird because from someone who has a sex podcast, a sex column, turns it into a sex book. She was really like, by she I mean Carrie, was getting real awkward and like abashed by talks about masturbation. And it's
Bitch,
like,
what?
bitch, you about to be 70. What do you care? Oh, she's like 55 in the show, but I just added a whole 15 years to your life. But she was like you're old enough now. We know you out here fucking and
Masturbating.
sucking and doing all the things. We know you masturbate. It's okay.
It's okay.
And she was just acting real awkward in the conversation of like not wanting to talk about it. But it's like you write about it, so why you being awkward? So in
She didn't want to
the
talk
girl
about
Shay, who is this non-binary comedian with all of the punchy trigger words, is telling her essentially, you got to do better in the podcast. Like, you can't be shy about this shit. You have a sex column. You have books about it. That's the why we have you on the show. You acting like this is not going to work. You have to be able to talk.
Yeah.
And so she says that you need to step your pussy up. But the way she said it was just really awkward. And so then she turns it back on Carrie and says, so what are you going to do? Okay, I'm going to step my pussy up?
Oh my god.
Cringe. It's cringe. And so she's like,
okay.
are you asking me? And so she attempts to more confidently say, I'm going to step my pussy up.
Oh my god.
T.S. Madison, I really hope you get your coins for that, because she trademarked that already. So now she's trying to figure out if HBO owes her a coin.
Oh, I hope they.
I hope they do.
do.
I hope they do for that cringy.
And then
ass
also,
work.
hopefully that I hope T.S. Madison takes it all the way.
Yeah.
So that motherfuckers start paying for that.
Absolutely.
And trademark your motherfucking
Trademark your
sayings out
shit.
here. That's going for everybody. Because right now, these motherfuckers is making a lot
You'll
of
see
bread
it on the TikTok,
off of our.
and it'll take off way far beyond you even would have
They're
thought to
making money
take
off
it.
of our shit, and it's annoying. So please get your
So
money.
that was
from
one of those things. But I mean, the show is still great. I'm
Yeah.
going to support Sex and the City all day long because I'm a stan. But,
Well, I know everyone I talked to, they were like, I cried. Oh my god.
well, that's because Big died.
I don't even know who that is. So
Big is the one dude Carrie always goes back to and wound up marrying in the movie.
oh,
So,
damn.
Mr. Big. He winds up dying in the first episode.
Supposedly
on
on
a
Peloton.
Off the Peloton.
Why
Even
did
though
they
it wasn't
do that?
Peloton.
Were they trying to be funny?
They weren't trying to be funny. It wasn't Peloton wasn't the issue. It was the fact that he already had a heart condition.
Well,
He still smokes cigars once a week. He's still eating steak.
Peloton
So
niggas
was
kinda
still
fucked up their
doing
money
the
with that, did
things,
they not?
But he just put too much strain on his heart, overworking himself on the Peloton workout. And so that was what sparked the heart attack that killed him.
wow.
So his lifestyle's what killed him. The Peloton bike is what took him over the edge.
Oh no, I would not want.
So
I would- if
Peloton
you
had
told
to
me that
like
was
do
the
all
scene-
of this face saving to make sure that people were clear. Peloton does not kill you.
Oh, good, because I would be like,
They had to save it. The second that episode dropped, I know they were going crazy on socials. Like, oh my god, this
Bitch.
is not what we cleared it for.
Okay, because I'm about to say, did they show you the scene?
They did not show them the scene.
Ain't no way.
I can guarantee that
You are not. You made somebody die on my shit.
Nobody smart is going to show you the scene ahead of time to get you to clear it. They're just happy to get the product placement in the beginning, so they're not going to think it's going to kill the man off.
Excuse me. Bitch.
So that shit is hilarious.
I would have been pissed,
girl. And just like that, it's good. It's good. There's some really funny cameos from throughout the whole series that is just, if anybody knows what the fuck Carrie did to Susan Sharon, please tell me, because even Carrie doesn't know. And now I gotta go back and rewatch to figure out what the fuck she did to Susan Sharon, because Susan Sharon is coming to the funeral saying, I forgive you, Carrie. It's water under the bridge. I'm gonna let it go. And we don't know what the fuck she's mad at Carrie about. Even Carrie, after she walked away, was like, what the fuck is that about? And so we're all waiting to know. I really hope it comes back up. I really hope it does.
If it doesn't, it's bad writing.
It's bad writing if it doesn't come back up. Y'all cannot leave us confused like this. Because I want to know what the fuck Susan Sharon did. Or no, what Carrie did to Susan Sharon, child. Because she stayed with her husband and wound up taking Charlotte's dog and being a happy couple again. So you couldn't have ruined her marriage. Who knows? Anyway, we'll find that out.
That's hilarious.
And I'll keep y'all posted as I get abreast with more information.
Nice.
For our bonus sip.
Bonus.
As we close out, because we're really not eating nowhere. Our Where We Eating segment for our new listeners is where we talk about different restaurants and bars that we've been frequenting.
Yes.
And talk about the good, bad, ugly, and indifferent, about our experiences there, everything from customer service to the food to the drinks to everything. So we will get back into that when we're able to really be out here venturing into places.
Yeah.
Right now, both of us are pretty much eating at home.
Yeah.
As we, Kapri already said, she's cooking more.
Yeah.
She made pork loin.
I did make some pork loin, y'all. It was really fucking delicious. I will do it again. Because I was doing pork chops, so I'm definitely going to try to do pork loin now and, get into it. Get into it,
I
y'all.
want to learn how to make a turkey chop. My mom makes turkey chops, and I've
I
never
didn't
done
know they
that.
had those.
You gotta get them from a butcher, but they do have them.
Oh,
you can go to Easter
that
Market and get some.
so good.
My mom goes inside to the butcher at Easter Market to get hers.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's where we eat at Easter Market. Get you some turkey chops.
Where we not eating, what was that place called?
Oh,
it was so bad.
Oh my God, that pizza place.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God,
Can't remember
right
the name
by
of
Eastern
it.
Market, and it's so not good. So there's this little cute, the spot is cute, y'all, and it's got this little outdoor seating or whatever. It looks right on to Eastern Market, and they serve pizza, flatbreads and stuff like that, and nothing really alcohol to drink. Not a good place at all. You could tell that their oven was not cleaned well, because you could taste it on the crust.
Cutlets? It's not the same.
It's essentially like a turkey cutlet.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that whatever that little flatbread spot is that overlooks Eastern Market, not worth it. It almost looks like a little European cafe type style.
Don't go.
It wasn't. The hype is not worth
it. I can't remember the name.
And it wasn't worth it. As you can see, it wasn't worth
remembering.
So
bad.
It was really
our
bad.
fucking
the risotto balls. They were not hot enough for starters,
and the rice wasn't cooked.
And the rice was not cooked all the way. It was super crunchy. You want your risotto to be borderline al dente, but still you want that little bit of mush, especially if you're going to have the crunch outside with frying it.
So upset.
They just didn't. The chef was not giving what it was supposed to give.
So upset, bro.
So that place wasn't great, but we're eating great at home.
Yeah.
And we hope you are too.
Yes, yes we do.
So we're going to do our bonus sip, which is the Seelbach Private Reserve Batch 2. So similarly to Batch 1, this is a blend. Hold on, I got the ages and things. It is a blend of a 10-year... And yes, a blend of 10-year and 2 months aged bourbon and a 2 years and 6 months aged bourbon.
Okay.
And they were finished in toasted French oak and ex bourbon maple syrup barrels.
Definitely get the maple.
Mash is MGP.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the source is MGP. The mash is 75-21-4 corn, rye, malted barley.
Okay.
So we got a ton of corn in there.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can smell it. Actually, it smells like raw corn off the first sniff.
Yeah. Definitely that maple, a little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah, I get the cinnamon. That maple's heavier this time. So I think it spent more time in the toasted French oak this time. Same amount of time as the previous batch in terms of the maple syrup barrel. So we get a little more French oak presence. Yeah, on that nose, you get a lot of that oakiness. You get that maple, and you get the cinnamon.
Ooh.
Ooh. Get a lot of cherry actually on the palate.
I was thinking that too.
Heavy cherry. What's our proof? So for the proof, we got 115.8.
Okay.
Not bad.
No.
Heavy cherry. Let me actually do a little droplet. Shout out to Eve's Blind for these great droppers. I love this.
Whew. Lots of cherry. A little bit of wood.
Yeah, it's got that oak presence. Less of the maple this time.
Less maple.
Which I'm sure is just because that blend of the toasted oak is higher. But it's heavy cherry presence for sure. And it's not like cherry cough syrup. Yeah.
No,
it's not giving cough syrup. It's giving cherry the fruit, not cherry the flavor.
Yeah. It's a good cherry. Maybe a little vanilla there.
A little bit. It's not super prominent, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a faint cherry Coke kind of. Cherry vanilla Coke. I used to love those back when they actually tasted good. Now I can't even imagine what type of weird synthetic shit they got going on in there. That's good. I see your batch 2. So now I gotta compare batch 1 and batch 2 and see what it's really giving. I'm definitely not mad at it.
No.
I'm not mad at it at all.
It sips very nice. Only thing is that it's not very complex though. It's not
very complex.
Yeah.
The notes that you get are like
Yeah.
and it doesn't carry on into a bunch of other stuff. Which for some people that works.
It drinks
I
really
like
well
to
with
be
a little
taken
bit more water.
on a journey.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at some straightforward.
Especially after coming from these Westlands, because the Westlands, each of these started somewhere and
Such
just
a
went
journey.
into so many things. So like going to that, but
It's very straightforward.
this is a bourbon, so that makes sense because single malts and bourbons,
take you on completely different.
two different journeys.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank y'all. We back. I know. I hope you missed us. We want you to listen. We're almost at 200 followers on our Instagram, which is so nice.
Yes. So please listen, share, comment, subscribe.
Literally,
to our YouTube.
I'm so tired of telling this to you. But I'm not. We're going to keep telling you.
The more listeners we have, the more people engage. It's okay.
Yes.
We're going to celebrate that first commenter. Besides my mother, because she comments. I love you, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
You absolutely count.
Yes.
And I celebrate you all the time.
Yes.
But that first commenter that is not someone who gave birth to us, we are going to celebrate you.
Yeah.
For breaking the mold.
On
Okay?
YouTube?
Just crack it. Yes. And I don't care if it's YouTube. It could be Apple Podcasts. It could be Google Podcasts.
Oh, yes.
It could be. I don't care where you comment.
Rate us.
If you're listening to us and not watching us, perfectly fine. Still engage.
Yes, please.
But yeah, we definitely want to hear from y'all.
We need your engagement. We love you guys.
We definitely want to be able to engage with the people who are actually listening to us, so that we know that we know we're not talking to ourselves, but at the same time, it helps to just get that feedback back.
Yes, it does.
Definitely share, comment, subscribe to us on YouTube for sure. We are amping up the visuals. So, yeah. Thank you all for coming back. We're back. We're not going anywhere.
Nope.
Don't get discouraged.
Nope.
We just had to take a break. Life be lifing.
And most of the traveling next year, if it comes down, we're doing it together. So
exactly,
Mike's are coming with us. Things are coming with us, and we're gonna do it.
We'll make it do what it do.
It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna make it do what it do. So I'm going back to the first sip to see if I get anything different.
I am too. It's still fruity.
I was gonna say, yeah, nose is still fruity as fuck. Fruity as fuck.
Fuck. Face. Shout out to Tyler, the creator.
Okay. It mellowed out. It mellowed out.
Wow. That's probably not my favorite.
That little sour note's still there, but it calmed down.
It's so much better.
Yeah,
because I was not
one
like
of those
this at
ones
first.
that need to sit for a second.
Yeah.
I can make a good cocktail with this though.
That's tasty as hell.
I could definitely make a good cocktail with this.
Ooh, girl, I was tasting them rums. All right, y'all, we out. See ya.
Peace. We love you guys because we about to ramble.
I know. Oh shit.